And we're taken back to the entrance of the dungeon. Go run back over and talk to this crazy bastard. Boom! What's that? Boom! Pegasus boots. I believe it was the first game in the series to use these. Also, if you don't feel like using bombs, you can blow up some of these things using the Pegasus boots. And we got bombs and rupees. Sweet. Now we have to go and find the next pendant. I guess it would be the Pendant of Wisdom. Having this pair of boots that allows you to run, I tend to abuse it. Ah, jeez, didn't even work out for me that time. But I run from place to place even when it's not necessary. Okay, in order to get to the next part, we are going to have to head to the village. And that... I don't like this guy. Ooh, what now? Bitch. No, I'm too far south. Okay, we're gonna have to head back over to the village. Well, actually, we haven't been to the village yet. This will be the first time we're there. And go do something. I guess we don't actually have to go into the village itself, but since we'll be in the area, I might as well check it out. Nah, you deserve to die, but I'll let you live. You're too dumb to move around the bush. I guess you're too dumb to kill. Well, this is part of the village, I guess, but not part of the same screen as most of the village. What we needed to do here was to go into the library and use the Pegasus boots to get this thing here, this book. Pick of Mudora. Go check out the village real quick. Yeah. Sweet. It's just a lot of people here. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Ah, you chump. Oh, hi, how you doing? Hey, wait, what? You bitch. See, I just had to murder someone. Thank you very much. Now I'm a friggin' murderer. Ah, well. I could go through the buildings, but who wants to? Let's get out of here. Now, the next dungeon we visit will be to the south. Just go this way. Didn't I already kill you? Jeez, I'm not long for this world. I may be survived up to this point, but I'm not going to make it too far through the game if I keep getting myself beat up like that. This is Link's house here, by the way. In the event that you're in need of health, you can go in here, and these pots here will always have a heart beneath them. And if you go down through here, we can move into this area next to the weird dam that doesn't have a river. Weird, huh? Oop, that was a red one. This doesn't make any sense, because there's no river here, but we have something that I'm guessing is a dam or a spillway or something like that. Just move stuff out of the way, get in here, and pull this one. This was unnecessary, but it's a secret. Not a secret so much, it's just a little way to get a special item. The Piece of Heart. Sweet. I think also something funny. If you take this fish, I think this is where you do it. You take this fish and you throw it in here. Boom. A Zora showed up, or not a Zora, the fish decided to thank me for saving its life and gave me some rupees. Goofy. Since when do fish carry around money? Oh, what in the hell? Okay. Hey Mario, what are you doing here? Hey, what are you doing? Stop following me. What's wrong with you? Okay, leave me alone. Whoa, this looks bad. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is what we needed the book for. Once we get to this thing, the book will translate this gibberish. Sweet! And we reached the second dungeon. Gotta kill a lot of things in here. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, stay out of that thing's way. That's not the right way. This thing will fire lasers at you, and you can't, see, look at that. Oh, your shield will not protect you. Leave me alone. It's a little irritating if you want to light things up, for example. You have to go and swap items in and out of your inventory in order to use them. Equip your items, unequip them, all that kind of stuff. And it can be irritating. But I would have to say it is quite a bit better than what they had done in Link's Awakening, the Game Boy version, but the Game Boy game, because, well, anybody who owned a Game Boy will remember the thing had only two action buttons, the A and B button. There was also a start and select, but they weren't really appropriate for gameplay purposes. As a result, how do you have a Legend of Zelda game without extra buttons? Well, they managed to do it back in the first Legend of Zelda, but the games had become quite a bit more advanced since then. And it was, like, for example, you needed to be able to go and use not just a boomerang. Yep, don't want to do this. For example, I have the boomerang equipped right now. In the first Legend of Zelda game, I could equip the boomerang and use it, or I could equip the magic wand and use it, or that kind of crap. But you didn't really have to switch between your stuff that often. It wasn't really a huge necessary thing in terms of gameplay in order for you to swap out all of your equipment every few seconds. Well, when it came time for Link's Awakening, that had all changed, because Link's Awakening was largely modeled gameplay-wise after this game here. And you did need to use your Pegasus boots, for example, to move around and do a lot of stuff. Well, oh geez. Give me that key. Shimmy Dimmy here is going to be able to talk to us through these plates on the wall. We need to be able to have access to all of the equipment that you'd be using in the games. So that... ah, jeez. Where's the trigger? Shit. Took some damage. There we go. Ah, I don't have the key. So in Link's Awakening, the way they had gotten around this was by requiring you to carry around carrying around all the stuff, but when it came time for you to use your equipment and all that, you had to swap your items in and out of inventory, which included your sword. For example, but in this game, just like in the first Legend of Zelda game, the sword is bound to your B key, I guess it is. In Link's Awakening, though, that was not the case. So you would have your sword there, and you'd have to oftentimes unequip your sword in order to do some sort of puzzle. Ah! That's no good. I don't like this. Oh, there's the big key. It wasn't just the sword that you had to unequip and do all that. The shield, while the shield is in this game, just like in the first Legend of Zelda game, and like many of them, a necessary part of your inventory, you're always just going to have the shield there. Unless something happens, like in the early games, where it could get eaten by something. But as long as you owned a shield, you were going to be wearing it on your person, and it was going to be automatically just facing forward. Well, in Link's Awakening, though, that changed. And the shield became just an item that you would use. Power Glove! Okay, we pick up and carry stones now, not just pottery or bushes. So in Link's Awakening, you would have a lot of puzzles where you would say need to equip your shield and then use it to push something out of the way, or defend against a laser blast or some crap like that. I don't know why I'm spending so much time talking about Link's Awakening when I'm clearly not playing that game. But I'm just trying to point out the reason why I think this game was the better. Okay, now we have the Power Glove. We can go and jump out of here, and we don't need to go and do that anymore. We can go over... ah, damn it. Leave me alone. Hey. Oh. Okay. Thanks. Slap up some bombs. Ooh, another piece of heart. Is that the same guy? Has he been moving? Seems really weird. They had a tendency to reuse sprites of characters for different purposes in these early games because, well, they were trying to save money. It's on money, time, development, all that. Not an unusual thing. Also in this game, you'll note that the Power Glove, unlike in, say, Link's Awakening, is not an item that you have to equip. You can go and... ooh, money! Sweet! I didn't have to equip the Power Glove in order to use it. So I can go here and pick up... Leave me alone. And pick up these big stones without relying on the Power Glove, without having to equip the Power Glove and all of that. Thanks. I'm gonna steal all your money. Boom. Now, even though we have the Power Glove and we can pick up items, even these big, heavy things, note that these here, these crazy little 8-ball rocks here, the dark ones, can't be picked up. So, you know, there's that. Did I see what was in this? Oh, okay. Cure me. Was kind of close to death there. A little alarmed by that. If you step on these things, it's like a landmine there. Ah, get away from me, Sandman. I don't like you. You guys planning on letting me back in, or what's this about? I don't think I like it here. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a dungeon to do. What in the hell have I been doing? Okay. Boom. Took that right in the butt, didn't he? If I were dividing this up into episodes, it would have been a horrible one, considering that I left the dungeon for seemingly no reason. I don't like this. Leave me alone. Now here I left the dungeon again, but there's a piece of heart up here. One more piece of heart, and I will get another heart container. Damn vulture. Is there anything up here? Huh, I guess so. Okay. Gotta move something. Whoa, what's going on here? I don't like this. This is no good. This is no good at all. Okay, there we go. Give me some life. Give me some life. Come on. I've not saved at all. I can't afford to die here. I forget if lighting these torches does me any good. Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. Here we go with this shit again. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm alive again. Let's do this. Okay, apparently I do need the bow and arrow for these guys. Okay, we gotta swap back out for the lamp. Ooh, and the wall moves. Something to kill. Let's do this. Okay. Pretty simple. Break out, hit them, and then let them go back under. Try to avoid the rocks that fly off as they, like I failed to do just now, as they fly away. Don't put yourself in a place where the rocks are going to fly out at. Pretty easy to avoid the snakes. Jeez. Don't die here. That would be really pathetic. I am not making myself proud. That's bad. That's bad. Let me go. Almost snuffed it there. Come on, you. Come on, come on, come on. That's bad. Don't stand there. Hardly getting any damage in here. Can't wait to get that Master Sword. I can start doing some real damage. One of these things gonna die soon, or what? Oh, one of them's down. Okay, 2 more to go. And once you have 2 of them down, if I remember correctly, the last one becomes more difficult. It'll, you gotta adjust your angle a little bit because it'll throw more rocks out. So, like, standing here is good. Standing where I was before wasn't. Of course, it does have to sort of dive in your direction for you to be able to hit it. Come on, you. Boom! Victory! Bet you thought I was gonna die there, didn't you? Well, I guess you wouldn't have thought that if you had the ability to look at the progress bar at the bottom of the video. The video continued on for a number of some minutes. I obviously wouldn't have died here, would I? Boom!